Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4927. Happy Thursday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 10 of our Orlando Wizards franchise. As you guys saw from the last episode, we lost our first regular season game by only 6 points, and it was an OT against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which I will have the link to the video if you guys want to check that episode out. But we're in week 10. And we're facing off against the Carolina Panthers on the road. And we lost to them last year at home, but we won against them at Carolina. So that's pretty interesting. I'll have all three videos. We did play them in the postseason as well, and we won. And then we advanced on to battle off against the Philadelphia Eagles, which we will play against later this season, the Philadelphia Eagles. But this time we would be home. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you at kickoff time.
Tonight, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Carolina Panthers taking on the Orlando Wizards.
Alright, now it is kickoff time here in Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, as the Orlando Wizards are ready to return the kickoff. Marqise Lee, he is going to return it. Looks like he's going to take it all the way. He did this back in last episode against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And he does a front flip there, and he gets it in easily into the end zone for a touchdown. That is a 102-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. So the Wizards are taking this 7-0 lead here in Steph Curry's hometown of Charlotte, North Carolina. That's where he basically grew up. And the Wizards take a 7-0 lead. All right, now we get to see Deshaun Watson, who is on the Panthers on this Orlando Wizards franchise. You see in my other franchises, he plays for the Chicago Bears. So he passes the ball to Christian McCaffrey. That's going to be a first down for the Carolina Panthers. So we're going to blitz on D, first down and 10 from the 48-yard line. And they're going to run the ball with McCaffrey, and McCaffrey gets stopped at the 45 for his first carry of the game for only about 3 yards there on that play. So now we're going to blitz 4-3 formation, as this will be a 2nd and 7 now here for Carolina. At Carolina, they're going to hand the football off to McCaffrey, and they get stopped there. He only gained about 1 yard on that play. And it's now a 3rd and 6 now here for the Carolina Panthers. So Carolina, it looks like they're going to throw the football. They're going to actually drop it incomplete. So now this will be a 4th and 6 now. So Tyler Lockett is ready to return the punt here for Orlando as Carolina punts this away. And it turns out it's down at the 14-yard line. And we get to see Jaylon Jefferson stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode for the Orlando Wizards. So he played as wide receiver last episode. I don't think he scored a touchdown from what I know of, but he throws it to Rob Gronkowski, and he gets a first down for 12 yards there. So we're going to use some inside zone with running back Quentin Adebayo, who debuted last episode, as you guys saw. So Adebayo, he's going to run the football, and he gets stopped at the 37 for a gain of 10 yards. That will be a first down and 10 here for Orlando. So now we're going to use a flood swap pass play on 1st and 10. So Jaylon Jefferson, it looks like he's going to throw this deep to Tyler Lockett, but he almost gets stopped there, and he jumps on into the end zone for a touchdown. So that will be his 10th receiving touchdown of the season, and the Wizards take this 14-0 lead here at Bank of America Stadium. All right, now 1st and 10. So Christian McCaffrey, he runs the football, and he only gained about 4 yards there on that play. So we're going to use the 46 defense here for the Orlando Wizards. So Orlando, they're going to play some D, and they run the ball, and they get stopped at the 36. So now it's 3rd and 8. So we're going to blitz on defense. So this might be their final snap before the quarter ends, so this is their final snap. They throw the football to DJ Moore. Does he get that first down? No, he does not. It is 4th and inches, so it's now 14-0 here in Orlando, Florida, here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And yes, you probably heard my door slamming because my window is open, and you might hear it again. All right, the punt formation is out, so Tyler Lockett, he is ready to return, and he uses a double juke move, actually, and he gets it down at the 22-yard line, and that is going to be a 1st and 10. So now we're going to use the halfback zone with Quentin Adebayo and Jaylon Jefferson. He's going to hand it off to Adebayo. And Adebayo does get stopped, though, at the 28-yard line. So 2 rushes, 16 yards, basically. And this is going to be a 2nd and 4. So Jaylon Jefferson, he's going to hand the football off to Quentin Adebayo. And Adebayo gets that first down. So he has 3 rushes and 22 yards. So we're going to use a skinny post pass play off 1st and 10. So Jaylon Jefferson, he's back to pass. He's going to throw this deep, and he's going to pass it to Chris Godwin, the former Tampa Bay Buccaneers wide receiver. 3 for 3, 114 yards for Jefferson this episode. And we have 136 yards running and passing-wise total. So Jaylon Jefferson, we're going to do a run play. I'm basically using Adrian Peterson. Frank Gore is back in the game today, and we probably won't use him until the 3rd quarter. All right, now 1st and 10 from the 16. Jaylon Jefferson, he's ready to throw this football. I'm going to pass this to Chris Godwin, and he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown. And that will be his first receiving touchdown of the game, and it's now 21-0 here in Charlotte, North Carolina. All right, now this will be a 1st and 10. So Deshaun Watson, he's ready to throw the football. He's going to pass it to DJ Moore, and the Panthers do, in fact, get a first down. So the Panthers are trying to look forward to scoring their first touchdown of the game. There's the no-huddle call there. And Robbie Anderson, the former New York Jets wide receiver, loses the ball, but Orlando picks it up. So Bobby Wagner claimed that fumble recovery, and I think this will be Carolina's first turnover of the game. I'm pretty sure, and it is. So Jaylon Jefferson, he's going to hand it off to Quentin Adebayo, and he only lost 1 yard, basically. And we're just going to run the football, and they're at the 44. So there's only 52 seconds left in this first half. So Adebayo, he's going to run with it. He does get that first down. He uses that juke move there. He does get stopped at the 33. 6 rushes, 48 yards. And he's near halfway from getting the 50. He's almost halfway from getting 100. So that's an impressive stat. I mean, it's only his 2nd game. I mean, he only had like 20 or 30 some yards in the last episode, which is an improvement. 155 yards, 5 for 5, and we'll see you guys in the second half. All right, now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. So basically, Deshaun Watson, he gets sacked. The ball is out, so Janoris Jenkins picks it back up, and Carolina does suffer their 2nd turnover of the football game. So we're going to use a simple run play. We're going to use Frank Gore, like I said. We're going to use him this quarter. So anyway, this is his first game back from injury. He was injured a couple of episodes ago. He was on IR for a little bit, but Frank Gore, he rushes it into the end zone for a touchdown. And that will be his first rushing touchdown of the game. And it will be 29-0 because we're going to attempt the 2-point conversion. And we'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, now this will be a 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Christian McCaffrey, runs the football. He lost about 1 yard there on that play, so this will result in 2nd and 11 now. So it looks like that they're going to use a single back form. They use a single back formation, but they're going to pass the football, and Deshaun Watson gets sacked by Damar Harrison Sr. Claims his first sack of the game, and we have 2 sacks so far defensively. And our game day goal is to get 4, because I like to play defense just to make some awesome quarterback sacks and such. So we throw the football, and it could have been intercepted, but it really wasn't. So it's now going to be a 4th and 14 now. So Tyler Lockett, he's ready to return the punt for the Orlando Wizards. So the Carolina Panthers punt this away, and the Wizards are ready to magically return with Tyler Lockett. So Tyler Lockett, he's still on his feet. He gets stopped at the 33-yard line, and that's going to be a 1st down and 10. So we're going to use an I formation here. We're going to use the HB stretch run play on 1st down and 10. So Jaylon Jefferson hands the ball off to Frank Gore, the 17-year veteran. Keep in mind, this is the 2022 NFL season, this Orlando Wizards team, so that's pretty much, I mean, we passed the 2021 season. We lost the Super Bowl to the Las Vegas Raiders, and we're hoping to make another Super Bowl and win this one. So Frank Gore, 3 rushes, 62 yards, and a touchdown. And we have 266 total yards in this game, so that's really impressive to see. And this is going to be a 1st down and 10. So Jaylon Jefferson, he's going to throw this to Tyler Lockett by Chris Godwin. And Chris Godwin gets his 2nd touchdown of the game. 33-yard touchdown, by the way, and it's now 36-0 here in Charlotte. All right, now this is going to be a 1st down and 10 from the 46. So basically, they're just going to run the football, and 6 for 8, 63 yards. So it's now 2nd and 13 now. So Deontay Harris lost 3 yards on that play. So it's now 2nd and 13 now, and he gets sacked by Janoris Jenkins. So this will be our 3rd sack of the football game. And it's now 3rd and 19. This ends the 3rd quarter here in Charlotte. So only one team can be 8-1. And so far, it will likely be the Orlando Wizards. So it's 3rd and 19 now from the 45-yard line. So it looks like that they're going to throw the football, but there is a flag apparently. So apparently it is a holding call from what I know of. And it is on George Roldan. So I was supposed to click decline, but I accidentally did accept. Usually I decline because it will be another down and we'd have a possession. So anyways, 3rd and 29, we swat the ball. We could have gotten it. I wanted that to be an INT, but it wasn't. So their offense, total offense, 4th this season, 114 yards today. And it's 4th and 29, so Tyler Lockett, he's ready to return. Actually, I'm just going to do a simple fair catch just because we wouldn't gain as much yards. So we're going to use the I form. Just kidding, we're not using the I form. We're going to use the shotgun formation. We're going to use the PA shot on 1st down and 10 from the 13. So Jaylon Jefferson, he's going to throw this to Marvin Jones, we didn't see him a whole lot in today's episode. 7 for 7, 222 yards, and that is going to be his 1st reception of the game. So we're going to use the fork middle call on 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. So Jaylon Jefferson, it looks like. I'm just going to run the football, and I get sacked. There, so it's now 2nd and 18 from the 38-yard line. So I got to throw a super deep pass if I want to get an awesome touchdown. So Jaylon Jefferson, he's going to throw this football pretty deep. And he actually catches it one-handed, Marvin Jones. So 8 for 8, 252 yards. And that's going to be a 1st down and 10. 30-yard reception, though. All right, now this is going to be a 2nd and 18 now from the 40-yard line here at Bank of America Stadium. This is the fourth quarter. Jaylon Jefferson, he's going to throw this football, but that will be his first incomplete pass. That's okay. But I'm thinking about using another passing play, so this will be a 3rd and 18 now. So Jaylon Jefferson, he will throw this to Marvin Jones, and he's going to get that first down whatsoever. 9 for 10, 283 yards, and this is going to definitely be a first down. So anyway, 1st and goal, 3 receptions, 95 yards. So Jaylon Jefferson, it looks like he is almost going to get sacked, but Tyus Bowser makes his 2.5 sacks of the game. So this will be a 2nd sack. So Carolina has more sacks defensively than us, but we are winning so far. So, I mean, defensively, they've done pretty dominant today, and Jaylon Jefferson runs the football for the first time with only 11 yards. So, this is going to be a 3rd and goal from the 5. Only 29 seconds left on the clock here in Charlotte. So, he gets sacked. And this will be Carolina's 5th sack of the game, and it's now going to be 4th and goal. And we're actually going to fake it. And if we don't make it, we still win irregardless to that because Carolina scored nothing at all. So Jameis Winston, who you guys saw play in the last episode, he runs it and he gets sacked. So this ends the game, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We officially beat the Carolina Panthers for the first game of this regular season. There will be another one coming up, but that time we'll be in Orlando. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you at Stats. Today's episode, we had a great performance, I'd have to say. I mean, the thing that caught my eye about this game was a kickoff return for a touchdown that Marqise Lee had in the very beginning of the game, which I'll explain in a minute. So, Jaylon Jefferson, 158.3 passer rating, 9 out of 10 there, 283 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the day. Deshaun Watson, 86.8, 6 for 9 there, and he didn't score any touchdowns. Nobody did. But Frank Gore, 3 carries, 62 yards, and 1 touchdown on the day. First game back from injury. So Marvin Jones, he had 3 receptions, 95 yards, no touchdowns whatsoever. Chris Godwin did have 3 receptions, 88 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Tyler Lockett only had 1. DJ Moore only had 2 receptions. Christian McCaffrey, he had 1 reception. So defensively, Tyus Bowser had 2.5 sacks in this game. Stanley Thomas Oliver III had 1 sack in this game. Derek Brown had 1 sack. Austin Barbarak had a sack. Quan Alexander, Janoris Jenkins, Damon Harrison Sr., and Shaq Thompson, along with Rodney McLeod Jr., had at least 1 sack. So there were no INTs, so we really didn't see a whole lot of defensive plays today. But Bobby Wagner, he had a fumble recovery. So did Janoris Jenkins. So kick return, that's what I was going to talk about. Marqise Lee's only kickoff in this whole football game was returned for a touchdown. That was the thing that caught my eye. And it also caught my eye in the last episode, figuring that we were going to win that. Unfortunately, we didn't. But in this episode, we finally did. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you in the next episode.